And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our YouTube live here. It is Monday, April 29th, 2024. How's everybody doing? Sorry, we got a late start, couple minutes. I was getting my tea. That's right. Coffee in the morning, tea in the evening. How are you all doing? As you noticed, once again, no intro music. That's because Blog Talk is not working again. Yes, I kid you not. It is not working again. So here I am. I tried to promote as much as possible. Obviously, you guys were all notified that are in here already. Hi, Jasmina. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jill. Dan, of course. Dan is moderating. If you have any questions about anything, ask Dan. And you can ask the questions in there between the two of us. Hey, Dan, is Michelle coming? Oh, anonymously's in there too. I'm sorry. I always miss anonymously because the what do you call it? Profile picture logo thingy, whatever circle. Oh, look, I was able to do a heart. There we go. Yay. Oh, it's black next to anonymously writing. And it's like I just miss it. I think that the text there, anonymously's name, and they said hello, is part of Jasmina's above it because there's no dot to separate them. Dan says that Michelle went out for a bit. Oh, okay. I don't expect her to be here every time, or Dan. We were just talking before the show, had the bi-weekly, semi-bi-weekly Zoom meeting. We try to do, two a month where you get us live and you can ask any question you want about tarot, numerology, Psychic Cafe, being a host on Psychic Talk Radio and YouTube. Uh, well, radio when it's actually working, and about the guild and joining the guild and getting certified, all those kind of questions. And we do that the second and fourth Sundays now. But nobody was there. And Dan, he was on a trip, and I was like, I don't expect you to be there every time. Really, it's for new people. I know a whole bunch of you joined recently. We have new members, and I thought that you'd be there asking questions. Maybe you forgot. I don't know. I'll try to do a bit. We're going to get a new mailing system, emailing system. Uh, we're moving away from the Ning network, of course, as you know, and then we have MailChimp, but I'm working on getting a new system and getting everybody's, like, we're talking thousands of people, their email addresses installed. And once I get that set up, hopefully we'll be in better communication and I'll be able to let everybody know. By the way, almost everything we do is on the website, www.psychic.cafe. Let me pop the link up there. That's actually /Dax is my page, but it's www.psychic.cafe. Will take you right over there and you can sign up for free. And everything we're doing is posted on there, right? And then we have the event section. Now, I haven't been keeping up with the event section like I should because setting up the radio shows, the YouTube shows, all of our other events, and having to set it up on multiple platforms because you have to set up the Zoom shows, the YouTube shows, the Blog Talk radio shows, which all work together to give us this. Well, when Blog Talk's working, which it's not. And everything else we do, like the Zoom sessions, everything like that. You set it all up and then God, I used to do events on Facebook, and then we have the event button, psychic.cafe/events for each thing, and setting up those as well after I set everything else up. I'm tired. Yeah. I'm like, either I don't have the energy or I completely forget to do the events. So I'm going to try to do that, be a little better at getting the events on there. I might even go back to, start putting them on Facebook again. We have a Facebook group. Actually, we got two. We have Psychic Talk Network, and we have a group for the Tarot Guild as well. I think it's psychic.cafe/Facebook. Let me do that. Facebook, that'll take you right over there to our Facebook group, the Tarot Guild one. And I'm still working out whether we want to switch to using the Psychic Talk one more. We might even rename that Psychic Cafe. That's a thought. So you guys let me know what you think. Right. And as long as we're up here doing the URLs, let me put back mine. So /Dax, join Psychic Cafe free, and you can message me on my profile. You can also book private sessions with me. In fact, they're on sale right now, 50% off. You can go there and message me, and there's a button to actually book a reading. And right now I have it pointed at the sale. And you can also go to the sale page as well, which is psychic.cafe/sale. And on there is also our, let's see if I can find it. Got everything popping up except the one I want. There it is. Spring sale. It's $78, 75% off. So basically you save $291. $78, you're paid up for life. You get all of our live Q&As. You get my course. It's regularly $297. You get it free. All of our live workshops, panel discussions, and you get your certification free. So instead of $124 or two payments of $67, that's the regular price for, like, if you're a premium member, either annual or monthly, you have to pay for those separately. But with the lifetime membership, you get it all together. One payment is $78. There's also a link there to break it up into two payments, $39 now, $39 next month. But if you want to pay it all at once, there's a big button for that. And on that page, psychic.cafe/sale, you scroll down a little bit, you'll see my readings where you can book them. It's normally $99.99, and it's $50 off, 50%. Yep. So it's $49.99 right now. You can go over there and check that out. Yes. Yes. And in between shows, go over and chat with me on my page. You can ask questions. You can let me know what you want to learn about here on these shows, or our twice monthly Sunday Zoom discussion and Q&A. We do workshops on those days too. So we can do a workshop on anything that maybe you're stuck on something, you want to learn more about certain things in numerology or court cards in tarot or something like that. We've gone through and done everything, but we're going to start over fresh, and anything you want us to cover, we're glad to cover. Irene just popped in, one of our lifetime members. Hi, Irene. Hi, Jill. Hi, Dan. Jasmina says, want to know about my career and finances. Okay. So we will be doing that in just a second here. We'll pull some cards for Jasmina. We'll give time for people to come in. If you want something general, just say, hey, Dax, give me a message from the universe. Or if you have a very, very specific question, just type the question in. Now, you don't have to ask to get put on a list. There's no list. You don't have to ask, can I ask a question? Can I get a reading? You don't need to do that. Just type the question in. My question is blah, blah, blah. Or can I get a general reading? You can say, can I get a message from the universe? Something like that. I'll pull some cards. We'll see what comes up, right? And we don't have the phone line, so I apologize. I was all excited because we did have the phone lines. Let's see. Blog Talk was up and running on Saturday for Michelle's Mystic Corner. By the way, great episode. If you missed it, it's in archive. Go watch that. Sunny Hancock, psychic medium. She was fabulous. I told Michelle, have her back in June. Let's have her back every other month or so because she's great. She's great. Yes. Now we didn't take calls, but we had the call lines open and the blog talk, it was working. So it was broadcasting, simulcasting, they call it in the industry, simulcasting on YouTube and on blog talk. And we told the blog talk people, if you're on the phone lines, we don't have access to it right now. So just come in to the chat and ask your question in there. And that's what people did. But blog talk was up and running. It isn't tonight, so I apologize. I have the phone number in the scroll. I put the phone number and put in, taking your calls and everything in all the promotions today because I thought it was going to work. I seriously thought, we're past Mercury retrograde. All of April, we've had problems. I've had multiple conversations with Blog Talk Radio, and all they do is apologize and do absolutely nothing. So I'm really getting tired of it, folks. So don't be surprised if Blog Talk goes bye-bye after 14 years because, we can't keep doing this hit and miss thing. Some days it works, some days it doesn't, some days it works, some days it doesn't, and it's ridiculous. It's more trouble setting up than it's actually worth. Yeah, I got to tell you. But hey, let's do the numerology and tarot card actually for tomorrow. We're going to do tomorrow's. So here's the numerology and tarot card for Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. Yes, coming up on the end of April here. So that entire date adds up and reduces to the nurture energy, 6. A return to balance and harmony after the chaos of 5. It's when we get progress into the higher numbers in numerology. And it's, about home and family and close friends and nurturing and helping others and all that kind of thing. Okay. And then for the card of the day, I got the 6 of Pentacles. Yep. One of my favorite cards. I mean, literally, come on, share the wealth. That's it right there. It's share the wealth. So if you see someone in need, be ready to help, give generously, right? But notice he's got the scales there. He's carefully weighing out. This is, like a merchant or a wealthy person. He's carefully weighing out the alms he's giving to the poor. He's not just, throwing the money out there left and right. He's careful about what he does. So I'm not saying, when I say give generously, I mean that, but I don't mean, just frivolously, just like, tossing out the money there. You got to be balanced about it. And the whole thing, 6 is that balance energy. This is also the 6 of Pentacles. Oh gosh, I only just realized it. It's the same 6 energy. Who knew? I love when tarot does that. It's like winking at you, universe winking at you. So, this is balanced with the 6 of Pentacles. And we're in that numerologically, the whole date, we're in that 6 energy today. Okay. And, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Right. And take care of your own debts. Even if you have to measure out and you can't pay everything back like you're originally supposed to, try to at least balance it out and do what you can, right? Yeah, basically it's like if you owe money, do the right thing, pay out. If you have to balance it and maybe, not do exactly what you had contracted to do, at least do as much as you can, kind of thing. But overall, it's the share of the wealth. So there you go, the card of the day, numerology of the day for Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. Yes. Anyway, so I'm doing the energy and the card of the day for tomorrow because one, I'm going to excerpt that out and make it a video for tomorrow morning so people, get the numerology and the card of the day and be able to start their day off right? And also doing it for tomorrow instead of today because, well, obviously it's almost over. And for some of you, it already is over. Like London, right? It's like 2:30 in the morning if you're watching in London, something like that. But the entire energy today, this was Monday, April 29th. It reduced down to the 5 energy. So, high energy today, and you can get a lot done. And it's the number of change. And it's, in tarot, it's the same thing, change. But it also can devolve down into chaos. So that's why tomorrow, April 30th, there'll be 6 energy, return to balance and harmony. So there you go. Any questions about that, let me know. And anything else you want to know, like your personal year number, where are you in your cycle? um oh, there's something else I wanted to mention. I just realized that I forgot about the 6 of Pentacles. So, oh, wrong card. I thought I had it on the bottom, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I screwed this up. I should have took care of that. Here we go. Okay, so back to the 6 of Pentacles. One thing I wanted to mention is, like, because often we talk about the money aspect, we don't talk about, questions of love, right? So what does it indicate if the question, if what you're dealing with surrounds a relationship or something like that? It indicates a need to address the imbalance in the relationship. Is one side giving more than the other? If so, you may have to reconsider whether this can be fixed or not. There we go. I just wanted to get that part out. Okay, who's popping in the chat now? We've got Ritu's back. Hi, Ritu. Welcome back. Daisha. Rose is in there. Hi, Rose. Rose, have you been in here before? I don't know. It looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to scroll back because I know Jasmina, are you still here? Jasmina had the first question. Going to get a little tea here. By the way, without the phone lines, and with it being Monday and it's usually quiet, we may do a very, very short show. So I'm just going to let you all know ahead of time. I want to know about my career and finances. Okay, so it's really interesting because we just did that, card of the day and energy for tomorrow, and a lot of it was surrounding finances and so forth. So, Jasmina, you can take the suggestions and advice and information about the 6 energy and the 6 of Pentacles from, for tomorrow. And as you go from tonight into tomorrow, okay, take that advice, work with that energy. That's going to help you a lot without even pulling any more cards for you about your career and finances. That there are clues in what I've already said. And I love that. So it's not an accident that you popped in the show today, and that was what the card of the day was in the numerology of the day, which actually for tomorrow, but you know what I mean. There are new opportunities coming in for career. Now, this is interesting. Ace of Cups. So there's a new opportunity with the Ace of Cups. Whenever there's an ace, right? Ace is 1, new beginnings. It's that 1 energy. But it's interesting. This is not the Ace of Pentacles, not the Ace of Wands. One of those two you would think you'd be getting because you're asking about career finances. No, it's the Ace of Cups. So it's telling you a couple, because tarot is always multi-layered. It's telling you a few things here. First of all, you see the 5 rivulets of water flowing out and back into the larger pool of water at the bottom. That's our collective consciousness. That's your higher self through your subconscious, right? It's the subconscious. And the 5 rivulets are representing the 5 senses. Okay. So it's telling you right there to use your 5 senses, to be totally aware. Okay. And then also to create a 5 sensory 360-degree visualization on this. Yes, you've heard me talk about this before on these shows, Jasmina. You need to work with all your senses when you visualize a crystal clear image of where you want to go with career and finances. So there's a new opportunity, but you're the one that has to get you there. You have to know what you want and be able to visualize that, to create that. And then the other part, because it's cups, because it's emotions, it's talking about you want to aim towards what's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you, not just the next job, not even necessarily the same career. you know um what is going to be emotionally fulfilling to you? How do you want to be working? What does that look like? What does it look like, sound like, smell like, taste like, feel like? The whole thing, all five senses. What is that like? How do don't just take the next job or continue down a career path or start a new career path because, everybody's doing AI today. So, I'm going to go down, I'm going to learn everything I can about AI, and then maybe I'll be able to build a career and make money. No, that's not it. That's not how it works. You got to visualize how you're going to be. Are you going to be at home working on your computer, working with clients through a web page or through a telecommunication, like what we're doing here, like a Zoom, something like that? Is that how you're going to be working? Or are you going to have your own office somewhere? Are you going to have your own offices, or are you going to share with another provider in a similar field? Is that what you're going to do? How do you want to work? Do you want to be working one on one with people, or do you want a career or a business that cuts out that part where you provide a solution, only you're not dealing with a client one on one? That could also be a group. Okay. And then, oh, by the way, I also got the Five of Wands. So there's where the wands comes in, the fire energy. What is not only emotionally satisfying with the Ace of Cups, but what are you passionate about? And this is a celebration. What would really make you celebrate and get jazzed and excited, because you're working the way you want to work, one on one with clients, a service? Are you selling a product that solves a problem? Are you selling a course or a book or something that solves a problem, but then you don't have to be in contact necessarily directly one on one with the client? Also, you could do groups. Group coaching is really big now. So you still have the direct live connection, but you don't have to deal with the individual necessarily, not quite as much. It's a little more subdued. It's more, it's the whole group. And so because of the group dynamic, you don't get those kind of clients that are the whiny clients, the ones that are like, well, can you shave $100 off that? I don't know if I can afford that. Or the ones that they pay the fee, but then they are literally messaging you every 20 minutes. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? I don't understand this. I don't understand that. How do I do this? Yes, yes. So, you have to decide, are you going to work one on one with client? What does this look like? What is this path you want to go down? And notice it's not telling us, we're not getting information here, Jasmine, about what specifically is going to happen. Your question was literally, what want to know about my career and finances? See, it's not telling you that. It's not doing a prediction. It's not saying, oh yeah, in 6 months you're going to be doing this and doing that and running your own business, and it's going to be great, or no, it's going to be horrible, or whatever. It's not predicting an outcome or anything like that. It's telling you what you really need to know, and what you really need to know is not the what or how. It's the why. It's kind of the what, but it's not telling you the specific what. It's telling you how to find the specific what. You start with the why. The why is I want to be emotionally satisfied and pursuing something that I'm passionate about, not just because I can make money at it. And then by working this exercise and doing the five sensory visualization and getting crystal clear of, how you want to be working, are you sitting across from someone? Do you have a desk? Or are you in a more casual, like you're sitting slightly adjunct to a client and you're taking notes and you're life coaching with them, maybe something like that? Are you doing a group coaching where you're on a Zoom call with 100 people or 50 people or 35 people, whatever, and you're running this group? Or are you selling a product, or you're teaching something in a course, and once it's recorded, it's, as they call in the industry, it's in the can. And so you upload that and it's there. It's forever there. Same thing writing a book. It's like you're interacting with the client, but it's one way, you know. Maybe they can write you and ask you some questions, but then you don't have to deal with them every day. But maybe you love dealing with them every day. So that's what you want to do. You want to sit in a garden and do a reading for somebody, or you're teaching them one on one. Maybe you want to do that. I don't know. You got to figure out what this is, what you want to do. It has to be emotionally satisfying. It has to be something that after it happens, you can celebrate about it, and you're extremely passionate about it, and you can just boom, yes, yes. So that will get you to the career you want and the financial outcome. The financial outcome, and remember, money and finances is just and I got to scroll down and see if you're actually saying anything. But because I'm up here at the question. Oh yes. Yes, I agree. Jasmina says, yeah, totally true. So this is the thing. Um, the financial part is, how do you put it? It generates from the other part. I'm not saying this really well, but it's like, it's not about how are the finances going to turn out, like your original question, and the career. It's about doing that process and getting to the career that you want, and the finances follow, because finances, money, income, abundance, all that is an energy exchange. The zeros and the ones and the digits in your electronic wallet or your bank account, or the paper money in your hand, that actually doesn't mean anything. It doesn't really have any value unto itself. It's an exchange of energy. We create the value, and we have mutually, all of us, decided that, me taking this physical thing, the $100 bill, and passing the $100 bill off to you, and you taking it, is an exchange of energy. I've created value for somebody else. They've given me an exchange of energy. Now I have that in my bank account. I can exchange that to you for something else I want. And that is a value you create. So don't worry about the finances. What you want to worry about, because that's the how. Let the universe bring you the how. What you want to worry about is, what is the value I'm creating? And how can that be at the same time emotionally fulfilling and just exciting to do, where it's not like work. It's not the four-letter word. It's not work. It is something you enjoy doing. It's a passion. It's a six-letter word, like the energy tomorrow, six pentacles, six energy in numerology. It's that balanced. Yeah. You don't want the four-letter words. Four in numerology is structure, but you could get stuck there and never get to the higher numbers. The real abundance comes at 8, double 4. So then you have 5, the chaos that breaks you free. of that, and then a return to balance and harmony was 6. Yeah. And that's why tomorrow's a 6. That's why we got the 6 of Pentacles. And that's why all of this. Yes. That's what you want. Anyway, I hope that helps you out, Jasmina. What else is going on? Someone else come in. Oh, Return to Sender came in. Return, you also have a dark avatar thing there where I almost don't see it, you know. Who's the one with the really bad one? That's an anonymously where it's black. And so I think the text is from the person above that. Yeah. So if I miss your questions or anything, Dan will let me know and redo it. Uh okay, yeah. So Dan's telling them about his trip, different things going on. I had mentioned Rose coming in, Return to Center coming in. Let me scroll back here. Oh, Deirdre or Dahir Aj. We had a Dahir, and now you have the AJ on yours. Dahir Aj. I was just Dahir. I think Michelle was saying Dahir. I was saying deer. I'm just gonna call you deer. Anyway, a deer did come in. I'm anonymously. My comments got automatically deleted from the profile. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're exactly talking about there, but that's okay. We're going to come back to you in just a second. I want to scroll back up and see what I missed because after Jasmina, Irene had said hello. Irene needs a message from the universe. And then there was someone else, though. Who was it? I think it was Daisha. Oh, what good things are coming my way? And Ritu, will I be able to sell my house? Irene. Okay, so the message for you, Irene, is the Queen of Wands. Again, with the passion energy, it's the fire, right? This is an independent person. The black cat is the clue. Yes, this is how tarot works. Little symbols in the cards. So this symbol, you know, like the falcon in the 9 of Pentacles, it, these little symbols have meaning. And a black cat symbolizes independence. Actually, it could have been any cat, if you think about it. Could have been Garfield, Uh, they're they're all about them. Anyway, so what this is saying is hold on to your independence, exert your passion, what you're passionate about. Don't sit back and take it, so to speak. Um, it's good to be selfish sometimes. These are all the messages coming through I'm getting for you, Irene. And also, 4 of Swords. This is one of those thinking outside the box cards. It's also swords, so it's thoughts and ideas. I'm getting this feeling you need to take a break. You need to step back. You need to look at the big picture, regroup, revitalize, re-energize. You know, take a step back, look at the big picture, and take time to energize or charge your batteries. That's what I was thinking. Charge the batteries. This card comes up meaning a retreat or something like that. It could be a long retreat. It could be a very, very short day trip retreat, but you need something. That's what the universe is saying. I mean, you need something so you can get back to what you're passionate about and assert your individuality. That's what's coming through for Irene. All righty. Dan says we're at 519 subscribers. How many watch hours? Yes. So we're trying to get to monetization on the YouTube channel, right? And, let's take a look at that real quick. First of all, let me double check. Yeah, he's right. 519 subscribers, 660 videos. I wanted to mention I uploaded a bunch of reviews. Some of them are older, but they're still completely valid about different decks, and they're all from Pamela Steele. I'm going to be uploading some from some of our other hosts as well. So Pamela wanted me to do that, and I still have a bunch more I'm going to do, but I put up a bunch, and they're all available under review, the playlist for reviews here on the channel, but also you can find it at the cafe, psychic.cafe. Go to the Decked Out group, Ellie's group, because I posted them all there. Yeah, because it's not just Ellie and Ellie's reviews. I don't know if you guys realize it, but Ellie's group that's called Decked Out. And the way you get there is, let me do the URL. I'm going to get this up for you. There it is. Psychic.cafe decked out. Psychic.cafe/decked out. That'll take you over there. You can join. Anybody can join because it's an open group. It's not a private group. And anybody can post the reviews. Now, this is not a, God, I'm trying to remember how Ellie described it. Let me go to the actual group. Makes it easier and see what Ellie said here. Okay. So this little corner of the internet, gather, talk about your favorite decks, tarot, oracles, affirmations, anything. I think we could also add in Lenormand. I think she just forgot about it. All manner of decks are welcome. Your current favorites, decks you're looking forward to. You can also ask for help identifying decks you spot out in the wild. We can help you figure out what that deck is. But please be aware that this group is not for buying, selling, and trading decks. So that's the part I wanted to get to, you guys. Don't use this group for advertising, selling. You can do that on your own profile. Go to your own profile, go to the status box where it says, say something, and you click in there, and you can, link to a deck you have for sale, or, tell people you have a deck for sale and put up a picture, and it'll be on your profile, but it'll also be put then on the mainstream community feed on the community page. Okay. So if you go on here, but what I was trying to get at with this is that, it's not just Ellie's deck reviews, anybody's deck reviews. So go ahead and post your deck reviews. If you have a video, and by the way, if you want to, you can just send me a link to the video that you'd like to post. And what I'll do is I will get the video and I will put it up on our playlist for reviews on our YouTube video, on our YouTube channel. Now, if you have your own channel, or wherever it is, get me a link to it, and, either send it to me where I can download it, or I can go, if it's on YouTube, I can just download it off YouTube. And then I will upload it to our playlist and then share it also here on Decked Out for you. Yes. So yeah, we're looking for lots and lots and lots of reviews. We also want to do book reviews. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you think we should do a separate group for that? I'm thinking yes, because this one is Decked Out. It's for decks. So I'm thinking of like creating a book one, although there is kind of a book group that was started, I think, by Catherine. All Things Spiritual Virtual Book and Audio Book Club. I don't know if that'd be appropriate or not. And by the way, I love the title that Ellie came up with, Decked Out. That is so cool. So if you guys can come up with, because I sometimes I have some great ideas, but not all the time. None of us do, right? All the time. So I wanted to say, if you guys come up with a really cool idea, like Decked Out, but only for book reviews, let me know what that is so we can use that. Because I just haven't the foggiest right now. I'm just telling you. I don't have, oh, by the way, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. We were just talking about subscriptions, 519. And where are we? We are at, oh my God, 1,931 public watch hours. So we are just shy of 2,000 public watch hours. We only need 3,000 in a 365-day period. By the way, most of those watch hours is because of Dan and some of you within the last month and a half, 2 months has gotten us up there because we were way below half and now we're way above half. We're almost to two-thirds, almost two-thirds there. And, how can you help us? Oh, it's real simple. Those playlists I was just telling you about with the deck reviews, there's also ones for workshops and everything else. Go in there, find some videos you're interested in, like the video and hit play, watch it all the way through. And that'll help our watch hours. Now, what you can also do is if you don't have the time, you can just go, our longest videos are usually the workshops, some of the lives and things. I don't even know, Dan, I don't even know if lives count towards the public watch hours or not, because they're kind of a different animal. But the uploaded videos we've done, like the workshops and the reviews, just go to those playlists, bring up a video, hit like, hit play, walk away and go do the dishes or whatever you were planning on doing. Just let it play. If it's an hour and a half, video or whatever, just let it play through and then go to the next one, hit play, walk away, go watch TV. That's what Dan's doing and some of our other friends, so it's really, it's helping us out. If you're like, well, I watched this one video, this workshop on numerology because I'm interested in that, but the other ones I'm not really interested in. Well, don't watch them. Just hit play and let them go scroll. Let them play through to the end. And be sure to hit like too. That helps as well. And there you go. That's going to help us big time. Big time. All righty. Give me a second here. I'm fixing something real quick. All righty. Here we go. I'm just going to pop up the Psychic Cafe link so people can go over to the website and join for free. I'm going to pop it back in the chat here. Now, I thought there was another one. We did Irene, but was Ritu next? Will I be able to sell my old house in the near future? Oh, I'm not liking the look of this. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay, Ritu, this didn't start out good, but it got better. Okay. So, Ritu, what's going on here is you asked, will you be able to? I got 3 out of 5 yes. It's leaning yes, but there's something you need to do. Okay. I'm going to start at the end. Happy stuff first, right? At the end. Uh, the success card. Yes, it's going to happen. And there's that 6 energy again. Maybe you move forward with this tomorrow because it's that 6 energy tomorrow, right? And the 6 pentacles. And here's the 6 of wands, literally the success card. Okay. And the only major arcana card that shows up is the Hierophant, so um maybe going, it could be saying that you need a new realtor or the powers that be. It could also mean sometimes, like if it's in reversed, I don't use reversals, so it depends on the surrounding energy. And the feeling I got right away was the Hierophant card has a spectrum of meaning, talking about learning and talking about ritual and talking about the status quo, how it's always been done, the normal, the institutions and things. Sometimes you're supposed to do the exact opposite. You're supposed to uh, buck the system. Don't do it the normal way. So maybe an unconventional way of promoting the house being for sale. Now let me jump forward back. back to the beginning to go forward. Okay. Anyway, you know what I meant. Three of Swords. Yes, heartache. Oh my God. It's that yeah. So I think that's just referring to maybe how you've been feeling about this, trying to sell the house, things like that. But the first card I pulled was that. And when you had asked the question, and that's why I'm glad that the cards got better, because when you initially said, will I be able to sell my old house in the near future? I got, which, Three of Swords, it's kind of telling me no, right? It's like, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. But as we progressed through the cards, we ended up at the Six of Pentacles. So you're going to end up with success. So my feeling is what's going on here is specifically how you said, will I be able to sell my old house in the near future? Maybe not the near future. Just saying. It may take a little bit of time. Now, the Nine of Wands says you are almost there. Nine is the end of the cycle. You've been through the ringer. Look at uh, the bandaged wound on his head there. He's holding on to dear life on that staff, but behind him is eight other staves, eight making like a fence, and he's holding on to the ninth staff. So the eight represents abundance. Yes. So it looks really good. Also, those are behind him, those staves are representing you have all what you need. You have the skills and abilities and the connections and everything to make this sale happen. Then the Two of Cups. That's the central focus. In between the Hierophant and the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands over here, this is the main thing. The Two of Cups. You just have to find the right the right people. And like I said, it may be unconventional ways of doing that. If your current realtor has been working on it for 6 months, get a new one. If you have a realtor and you're just starting to work with them, hey, that just because you're doing that doesn't mean you can't find some unconventional ways to promote. All right. You need to find these people that are going to, you're going to have this connection with, and they're going to be really excited about buying your house there. But the timing card is 6. So what does that mean? Well, like I said, you said near future, may take a little bit longer. I don't know. But it can happen fairly quickly, maybe as quick as 6 weeks from now. I mean, if you're really good at manifesting and you really get out there and think outside the box and go down some roads you haven't normally gone, you could sell in 6 days. It doesn't take that long, really. But I'm feeling like more like 6 weeks. But if you don't work on this, if you just, because you asked the question in a fortune telling kind of sense, like, will I be able to, sell my house? That's kind of a, not taking an active approach. You're just sitting back and waiting for it to happen, kind of thing. It's going to take 6 months. Remember, 6 is the timing. Six. It's going to take 6 months then. But if you start working on it, it could be 6 weeks. What good things, Daisha wants to know, what good things are coming my way? Oh, well, a lot of good things. Lots and lots of good things. Because we got the King of Pentacles. I mean, he is just the penultimate of, at least in the material realm, manifesting things that are material. Yes. All the kings are master number 44. That's the master manifester number 44. 4 and 4 is 8, abundance. All the kings are the penultimate of their suit. So, the 6 of, sorry, I'm still stuck on all those 6 cards. The king of King of Cups, relationships. Okay. The king of manifesting relationships and things like that, and but the king of pentacles, that's the material realm. Can be finances, typically finances, but it doesn't have to be just money. It could be other things of abundance, but typically in that area. So it looks like, you're poised to get there. What's holding you back? The devil card's holding you back. That's the only major arcana. No, I take it back. I got the Empress too. Okay, so the devil card, what we're attached to. Certain things are holding you back. You're attached to certain things. You can think of them as habits, addictions, um, past traumas, past relationships, um, bad beliefs around money. You need to let go of all that for this to happen. And the Empress, it's the three energy: creativity, communication. You need to create. And then you get to this. Okay. But what's holding you back is that devil card. There's something, I don't know what it is, but there's something that's holding you back that you're attached to, baggage you haven't let go of, belief systems that no longer serve you, beliefs about abundance and finance that no longer serve you, things along those lines. There's some kind of blockage you need to let go of. So I hope that helps you out, but good things could be on your way, Dacia. Uh, and Jasmine had a bunch of feedback there. I'm here. Yes. Yes, I did notice. That's funny. Okay. And dear, who may have late Uncle Ted's will? Dear, to hear. Hmm. Just there's just a lot of gosh. I'm just getting a lot of cards here, dear, that are about conflict and the Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. At least the Seven of Wands says you have the high ground here. So the advice from tarot is you need to have the internal fortitude, the strength to hold out with this. And it also, by the way, it's an 8 card. Here's that abundance thing again. All right. And there is a possibility for a bright future with the 10 of Cups, but it requires you working with the family. Three of Pentacles. See, I think it's not telling me who has the will. That's a little narrow. It can be done in tarot. Sometimes I get just an intuition, but nothing's coming through right now. Other times I have to sit with you for a long reading, at least 20 minutes, 20 to 30, 40 minutes. We pull a lot of cards, we ask a lot of questions, we narrow it down to different family members and narrow it down, find out who has the will. It requires that kind of a reading, not something I can do here on YouTube real quick on a YouTube live. But there is, a little bit of a clue because we're getting so much about um conflict that if there is if there's a lot of other family members or even a handful of other family members and they're squabbling about the inheritance and things like that, that gives you the clue, because it's telling us, it's showing us so much of that I feel like it has to be another family member, maybe, you know, and you have to hold on strength card, but it requires you to work with these people. All right. Some of the, I did get some positive cards. And so, especially ending up with the 10 of cups, I feel like, he left you something. I do. But I'm not getting specifically who has it. I'm only getting like a little hint. And so you're going to have to work that part out, and you may have to like bite the bullet. You know, the strength card, you're just going to have to go with the flow and deal with dealing with the other family members. There's another clue in that, because with the strength card, it's like love conquers all. Basically, it's not how, their attitudes, whether they're good or bad. It has nothing to do with their attitudes, their reactions. It's your reaction. So in your interactions with family members and or anybody surrounding this will or anything like that, was there a lawyer? Did he have a personal lawyer? They might have the will. Yeah. And you could do some searches to track down, like, well, I don't know, depending on what your country and circumstances, but in a lot of places you can, you know, uh, find inheritances, find insurance policies and things like that with their with his name. Yeah. But that clue is, love conquers all. You need to just, in all your interactions with them, you just have to be the one that takes the high road and exudes love. Even if there's some people in your family that you just hate and you don't want to deal with them and everything like that, until this is over with, you love them now. That's right. You absolutely love them like they are the second coming. You got to really love these people, and get up close with them, and always have a smile on your face and always be happy. And even if they say something negative back to you, again, just be happy, you know, say something positive back, never say anything negative. And that's how you get them. That's how you get them, because the universe will take note and things will start going that direction. Yeah. But anyway, that's everything I'm picking up. I hope some of it helps you out. What does Rose need to know? Rose Hammersmith. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, Rose, I hope you're still there. Lot of major stuff here. Oh, Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle. Anybody else come in? Nilda came in. One of our regulars is back. Nilda and Ashley. Hi, Ashley. And oh, the other deer. Is that the other deer or is that the same deer? No, I think that's the same deer. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so we were getting that question from Rose, and I got all major arcana cards. So the Justice card shows up again with everything's balance, which is the energy of tomorrow. We're moving into tomorrow right now, moving into Tuesday, April 30th. And this is a clue, it also, just like when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, sometimes it's just showing up to say fortune is about to turn in your favor, follow the cycles. And the Justice card, justice will be done, right? Well, this is the thing. The universe wants you to know that you need to continue, if you already are, or if you're not, start and go even more deeply into studies of the psychic ability, intuition, working on your psychic ability. And that is going to help you out greatly, because whatever's you're dealing with in your life, and the Justice card shows up, justice will be done. But it's helped by the fact that if you hone your intuition, the Magician card, you have the power to manifest the situation how you want things to be, how you want situations to resolve, things you want to bring into your life. You have the ultimate power, and that's the message from the universe. That, along with your psychic ability, is going to allow you to take care of, like, if there's anything that you're dealing with that you need to take care of, or just there's things you want to manifest in. So that's what you need to know right now, Rose. Okay. uh Dear said something about clarifying your name, something profile. I don't understand what that means at all. I don't know that we need to know that or talk about that. But if we do, explain it better at the bottom. Type it in. Uh Dan's a little tired yesterday, logged 520 miles. Yeah. And Return to Sender wants to know who's romantically interested in me currently. Well, I usually don't do that kind of question because it is requiring me to find out what a third party is thinking, right? So let's see. But I will see if someone comes up, and we'll see if we, get anything here. Oh, okay. Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands. All right. So that's the fire energy wands. And this person is, really gets it done, is very passionate about certain things. Um, he may be the same age as you, or possibly chronologically a little bit younger, or could be the same age as you or even older, but has a rather youthful outlook. Not quite as much as if we got a page, but knights are, pretty much our contemporaries or younger, even, right? So, being the fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, there's somebody that fits that description. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Ace of Swords indicates there's a new opportunity at foot. And the Nine of Cups is literally, traditionally in tarot, the wish come true card. That's right. So, what is your wish? That's the thing, Return to Sender. Uh, who do you want to be interested in you? And can you focus on them a little better, maybe? And maybe not so much the specifics, but as close to a specific person as you can get without naming names. In other words, what are the qualities of the person and any physical attributes you in particular are interested in? And more importantly, how do they interact with you if you were in a relationship with that person? What are you guys doing? Literally doing day by day. What are you doing? What does that look like? And then write all this down, and take 10 minutes before you go to sleep at night, or when you wake up in the morning, or both, and contemplate that. Try to visualize it rather than, okay, who is it out there that's interested in me? uh the person interested in you might not even be the person you're interested in, or the person you want. Why not try to, bring them in? Also, lastly, Three of Cups, it looks like you're going to meet this person uh once you have stopped looking and you're just celebrating. In other words, let your hair down. This is a girls' night out, just having a good time, out dancing, out frolicking, out drinking. Also, you're hanging out with your girlfriends. Yes. So, through friends and through just going out there and, having a good time and not worrying and thinking about it, that's when you're going to meet somebody. And by the way, that's almost universally true. It'll work for everybody out there listening. Uh, let's see if there was another question. Ashley, can I ask a question? Oh, well, Ashley, hi, Ashley. Welcome aboard. Ashley came in after I had explained to everybody, don't ask to ask a question. There's no list to get on. You don't ask, you just put it in there. And Dan told her in the chat, but I'm just saying this for everybody listening, watching. If you want something general, just say, "Hey, Dax, can I get a message from the universe?" Or who was it that said, "Rose, what do I need to know at this time?" That kind of thing. Or if you have a very specific question, type that in. Emily's here too. Hi, Emily. And so I'm looking to see if Ashley actually put her question in. See, she asked if she could ask a question, and then she doesn't put the question in. It cracks me up. Uh, hmm. Okay, just odd stuff. Oh, Sam came in too. Hi, Sam. Okay, and like I said, we're gonna end soon and early. Uh, righty. Just trying to see if I missed something. Did I miss a question? Oh, Ritu said thank you for the ring. Oh, I did get yours. Oh, good. Because I was starting to lose track here, guys. And in the evening, I start to, I just want to binge watch TV right now. Oh, Nilda wanted to know about the month of May. Dan says that Pamela Steele's reviews really make you want to get those decks. Yes, it's so true. Oh, let me get that URL again. Decked out. Let me see if I can pop that in the chat for everybody. So that's where you'll see like all these great reviews and things from Ellie, and most of them are her she started a deck of the month, or no, a deck of the week thing she does. I think like Tuesdays, but they're not videos, they're real short articles. But hers are interesting too to see about the different decks. But she's going to start doing the videos and getting us the videos. And then we've got not all of, we got a lot of Pamela's on there already. I'm going to get more of hers on there. Now we need a kick-ass tarot series to watch. Well, May 2nd, maybe May 5th. Let me look at the calendar. 1, 2, 3. I think it might be May 2nd. Yeah, Thursday, May 2nd into the Friday weekend, 3rd, 4th, 5th. We're getting the movie Tarot. That's right. There actually was a tarot series, and I wish they would do another one, something different this time. I still want my tarot superhero, which is this guy who's like a magician, only he uses this ancient deck of tarot cards that he has. And depending on what he wants to do, he pulls out the equivalent tarot card that's going to help him do that. So, like, he's sneaking down the alley and he's got to sneak into this door and it's locked, and he pulls out the right tarot card for to act as a key and just puts it up on against the lock and click, it unlocks, and then he walks in. And then he gets in a battle with somebody and he's like literally throwing the cards at them and it's like going like a boomerang and slapping them. You could do so much stuff. Oh my god. He comes up with a tarot card, goes on the guy's head, and the guy instantly goes into hypnosis, and he gets him to tell him what he wants, what he needs to know. He's basically solving crimes and things like that. It was my general idea. Like he's solving murders and things, and or and then helping people out in the community and stuff like that. And nobody knows he does it with his tarot cards. Well, except for a few people that figure it out. But he uses the tarot cards as tools, and he occasionally does readings for people too. And in the very first episode, he the reason he gets called in is because the killer is leaving tarot cards at the crime scene. And this turns into an entire, arc, maybe like 1 or 2 season arc where throughout it, he's, solving these individual murders in each episode, but there's this overarching thing where there'll be another one of those tarot card murders, and he's trying to catch the big killer, but that doesn't happen until the end of the season. And so in the beginning of the in throughout the season, he's solving these other crimes, but every other episode or so there's another tarot murder, and he's trying to figure out who it is, and it ends up being somebody that he was close to at one time and went to school. Oh my god, I just wrote an entire television series in 5 minutes talking to you guys. Michelle's like, I can't wait to see it. Exactly. I can't wait to see it too. Oh my God, that is so cool. I'm just trying to see. Oh God. So it looked like Dejir came in with multiple accounts or something, and then also came in with a third account, which was the tarot destroyer that we're familiar with. I have no clue what you're doing. You are not making any sense. All the stuff you're saying in there made no sense, except for at the very beginning when you came in and just answered a normal question and I actually answered it. Anyway. And oh, Dan's in there. Be respectful, Tarot Destroyer. Yeah, we've had to kick you out a few times, and we will ban you if you can't control yourself. Yeah, yeah. He had to delete one of the messages there. I don't know what they were saying either. I really don't care. I just don't care. You know, we do not understand. Okay, I just read the the comment that Dan deleted, and it makes no sense. I mean, I don't have to write any more of this profile, which you used to anonymously write something, something, something. I'm the same person, haha. It's like, what does that even mean? It's like, okay, we get it. People do that all the time. You think you're the first person that thought of like creating a different account? Oh my God, people are so dumb. They really are dumb. Oh, the other Rose came in. Hi, Rose. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so I'm going to be ending things here shortly, but Sam was like, when do you see us moving out of state? Who will be offered a job in our dream state? Well, I don't know who will. Don't you? Shouldn't that be you? That doesn't exactly make sense, Sam, what you just said. But the part of, moving out of state. Okay, I did get the travel card, Page of Wands here. I didn't get a time card. Okay. All right. So it looks like the Nine of Pentacles is the that's the timing card. And so it could happen as quick as 9 weeks. All right. It may take a couple months to get everything set up, and you're going to be able to do that. Yeah. And this is indicating a good situation, especially financially in abundance, coming in, which might be to what you're referring to about um, being offered a job. Yes. Anyway, so I'm at the end of the show. Got to get out of here. But thank you all for being here with me. And there'll be no show tomorrow. We're skipping Tuesdays each week now. That's our little day off thing. However, I will be back with, let's see here. I'll be back with Michelle Matheny as my guest co-host on Wednesday. That's right. And then I'll be on with Ellie. I'll be on with Ellie on Thursday. And then hopefully we are planning that Catherine Hahn will have her big return this coming Friday. Compassionate Light. The Angelic View is on break. And there's a lot of things happening in May with you've got Cinco de Mayo and Mother's Day and all this stuff. We'll be taking off some Sundays. We'll be doing a show, Pamela Steele and I, on the 19th. And our next Zoom Q&A live discussion Q&A Zoom meeting will be on the 26th of May. So we'll be skipping the second Saturday and the second Sunday and first Sunday. We'll be skipping that show and that meeting because of the holidays and everything like that. We're taking a little break here before the summer. Yep. So that's with the angelic view, and the next meeting again. It's going to be the last Sunday. Will be the next Zoom discussion. Okay. And then the second Saturday will be Michelle's next. I'm looking for that. May 11th will be her next Michelle's Mystic Corner. All righty. So don't forget the sale, everybody. Just $78, $291 off, 75% off. Grab our lifetime membership, and you can scroll down on that same page, which is psychic.cafe/sale. Or if you just go to the community page on our website, you'll see the banner and just click on that. And it's also under blog posts. Scroll down a little bit on the blog posts, and you're going to see my readings for 50% off as well. And if you're enjoying these shows, if you got a great reading or you just love hanging out with us, send us some love. Go over to psychic.cafe/coffee and grab us a cup of coffee. I'm going to try to put in that URL for everybody. Let's see. Coffee. There we go. Thanks, everybody. And so we will see you on Wednesday, Michelle and I, and we'll be back. Bye for now, everybody.